What's happening, everybody? Brian from Lead Gadget here for my partner Don, who is not on this tonight because this is not a formal webinar. We're just doing a few answers to general questions. We got a lot of stuff going with Lead Gadget. We have a lot of new people, and you guys need a little help with some of the basic stuff. And the fact of the matter is, we get a lot of questions on how to make money with Lead Gadget. I mean, you signed up and you still ask the question, how am I going to make money? A lot of people, it's CPA marketing, max bounty, pay per call with Ring Partner. Okay, we love both these companies immensely. We have a lot of people that are doing reputation management, promoting other products and services, any kind of affiliate. And of course, Darren Perkney is doing a ton of local lead gen and generating leads and training people how to get leads and how to get partners and how to do lots of wonderful things. If you're not part of any of Darren Perkney's groups, his training or otherwise, I would suggest that you jump on board. You need to maximize your ROI for each client. If you do not give that ROI, we'll feel like you're going to the dentist. But guess what? You're the client in this case. I've noticed a lot of people having issues with making money. It's very easy. I keep trying to tell you that, but I also keep trying to tell you that you need to turn around and decide where you're going to put your energies to which marketing part. Maybe you're going to go for CPA with max bounty. Maybe you're going to go after reputation management. Just go after one thing and become very good at it. Then bring on something else. Do not try and be a master of it all. Okay, you got to wait and master making sites in one thing first. Then you can master them all. There's a few things that you need to know. Okay, and I'm seeing this a lot. And it seems like, nobody's listening. Your email address. You cannot use a Hotmail, a .me, .outlook, .live, or any of the other Microsoft email addresses. Period. No exceptions. They don't deliver. End of story. I keep trying to tell you, you don't listen. I see John and some other people continue with their Hotmail addresses. And how do I know? It's because I get the mail of demons. I get hundreds of them. There's no reason to get any of them. Now, I'm not going to single people out on this. I shouldn't have even said a name, but the fact of the matter is, guys, I've already made this up, and I've told you how easy it is to get another Gmail, get another mail. I want you to do it just like this, and you'll have no issues ever. I promise you, you will be much happier. Why? Because you're going to make a Gmail with your name. But the reason you're going to do it like that is because now every single email that comes from the ATM, from when you're building, you can change that email and put it on the list so when Don sends something out or an event goes out or something, it's from us and only from us, and it goes to that email. We're not going to send you garbage, that. But I want you to put it your.name.atm@gmail.com. Make that up and only do it for us stuff. And I guarantee you'll never lose stuff. You'll be very, very, very happy. Okay? I promise you this. You'll get emails from us, from the ATM when you deploy the sites, when you look at support tickets, when you want our emails and other information. Logging into something, because then you can always just say, hey, it's my name.atm@gmail. Look for it. It's really easy, and we'll be able to help you even more. Remember, I'm not telling you to make this your main email box. Keep whatever email you got with Hotmail, .me, Outlook. Keep that with everything else in the sun. I don't care. No problem. I'm just trying to do it with Lead Gadget, because doing it just this way with us, we are certain to get you the messages that we find are very important and should get to you. Okay? Thanks. I'm glad you understand now that it's only for Lead Gadget. Here's the next thing you need to know. Next with the tags, it seems like a lot of people are not listening how they need to be built. You do not put a space after the comma. Now, we had Shane who was showing it in the group and realized, oh my God, I made a mistake. Don't worry, Shane. It is not the end of the world. What you do is you just, if it hasn't been indexed, just bomb the site. Okay, really simple. Just bomb it and redeploy it after you fix the problem. But like you said in the Skype group, they have been indexed. Well, like Don told you, you're going to get the 404 problem when you click on it. So if you get a 404 problem, put a 404 plugin in, because you don't want to click coming through on the site that goes to a 404 error page. That would be unbelievably bad. Just send everything to the home page or an inner page or any page you want. Really simple. You can send it to whatever. If it was me, I would send that instead of even going to the page in there. I would send it directly to whatever the offer is. That's really easy to do. But look at the tags and how they're supposed to be built. You see there's no space in there. You see this? You see my mouse moving? Okay, no space. Oops, I clicked it. I forgot it's going to change the page here. But you understand it. Here's the next thing you need to know. A lot of people are asking about BWP sitemaps not holding the check mark. And doesn't matter. See over here where it says ping search engines, Google and Bing, there's no check. But when you put the check and you hit save, it goes away. Well, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter at all. No, it doesn't matter. There's no error that you made. It's an error on the plugin. The plugin, for whatever reason, loses the check mark. But it doesn't mean that the plugin isn't working as it's intended. See, on this picture over here, it shows that the sitemaps are actually being made. This is one of the sitemaps that I did the other day for some sites that I built personally for a client, and you can see that all the sitemaps are here, and it doesn't matter. You can look at that yourself right in the plugin, all right? So don't worry. Here's the next thing you need to know. I get a Cloudflare error. I get this blah, blah, blah error, XXX. Can you look at my site? Well, the answer to that is no. I can't. That doesn't mean somebody else won't. That doesn't mean you can't get any help. Just means that I can't. Just means that Don can't. And I got to explain this pretty easy why. It's not that we don't care about you, we don't want to. But as you might know and everybody else knows, we are slammed right now with all the training, all the videos, all the other stuff that we have to do. But I need help. Can someone help me? Of course someone can help you. Come on, we have that Skype group owners chat. Have you asked anybody in there for help? I guarantee that somebody like Roger, Dan Kurtz, Big Abby, Elizabeth, there's probably 20 people in there at any given time. Snap of a finger will help you. Have you pinged Elizabeth, my AKA Queen Bee? Have you looked at the error and tried? Really tried to fix it. Not, I got an error. That's it. Let me close it and have somebody else tell me what to do. Usually the error tells you what the problem is too. Like you can read it and understand what it is. Google search the error. Okay, a lot of times it says what the error is and the problem. Usually it's something silly and it's fixed in a minute anyway. Now, I know a lot of people that are technical and they say, I'm not technical. How would I understand reading or understanding an error? Listen, guys, I'm the biggest tart on the planet. I'll just come right out and say it like that. Don's probably hysterically laughing right now because he knows it's the truth. But once you ask and you start learning and looking at the errors, you start realizing, oh, wow, look, in that bracket over there in front of that forward slash, it tells you where the error is and what the error is. So it's like you can kind of go back and figure it out. And it's really simple to do. Most of the time, the errors are really about a short code and something made a screw up, and that's what it is. So you just that's where I would suggest the first thing to look at is, because even though you're scanning and saying it's right, it's not, but you haven't looked, and that's why. Here's the next thing you need to know. I get a 500 error when I click on my site after I look at it. So you launch the site, you go and you see a nice homepage, and you click one of the links on the side or one of the tags, and it goes 500 error. Hey, dum-dum, you forgot to do the cleanup. Duh, 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 duh. That's because you didn't turn around and watch the quick start stuff where it says you got to do the cleanup. You didn't ping Elizabeth where she sent you the list on what you got to do. Now, the cleanup only takes 45 seconds. I know that your time is so valuable that 45 seconds you just didn't have time to do it. Yeah, I'm being facetious. I'm being a goofball about it. Come on, really? There are so many videos that me and Don and everybody make and posts that we put up that made for your benefit. And if you found them, you wouldn't have the error. That's why I get upset. That's the only reason. I don't get mad at any of my lead gadgeteers. The reason is, look, you guys are making mints. You guys are making millionaires of yourself. All right, only a couple people really are going that high up, making a couple of thousand a day or more. But a lot of people have really made life-changing money and still making life-changing money with Lead Gadget. When I say life-changing, they were making like $150, $200 a day at a 9 to 5, and they're doing $300, $400, $500 a day now with Lead Gadget without a problem. I kind of consider that life-changing money. That's what I'm considering. When somebody doubles what they were making on a 9 to 5 and they're on Lead Gadget and they're making, $300 a day, $350 a day now. Yeah, that changes your life. Okay? Might not be millions, but it's still going to change your life. Your family's going to eat a little bit more meat, better steak. If you don't eat steak or meat, you maybe eat chicken, fish, whatever. It doesn't. The point is they're going to eat better. They're going to do better. Your kids are going to have a little bit more of a smile because you're going to hit the ice cream man for them a little bit more often. That kind of stuff. Because all Don and I ever really care about is you and your family just get the fruits of your labor a little bit more. You just get a better family life. Why do you think I always put in there? You learn and earn. And then this is for you and your family. Because you don't work hard just for yourself. You got to work hard for your family. All right, let me see. This is just a helper video. And since we're so busy with training programs and other stuff we are building for you, we're making Lead Gadget the baddest ever. Now, Don already announced it. I announced it. And I'm telling you guys again, we're building a toolbox with stuff you already know and you might be using. Spaghetti spinner or, keyword stuff. These are the tools that have been out. Some have been out, but we've got some other new cool ones. We've got a tracking that's going in. So for tracking links, we got a lot of cool stuff. Okay. And we're doing this so that you're trained on the same tools we use and have. We're doing it to make your lives easier so you'll save money from buying all these other tools. We have so many people asking, do you know how to use Prosper this? And do you know how to use that? And have you heard of this guy's stuff? Or have you heard of that guy's stuff? It's like, really? Are you kidding me? We can't stay on top of everything. And there are so many different tools that the fact of the matter is, we don't know what's good, what isn't good, because we don't have time to evaluate them. So when you ask us, do you think this guy's stuff's any good? We don't know. We can't stay on it. It'd be insane because then we'd all have to spend, hundreds of thousands of dollars again on buying the tools and evaluating. Why would we do that? Roger Gonzalez does that now. He gets tons and tons of tools. And if there's anybody that I trust, implicitly trust, when he says a tool is good or a tool is a piece of garbage, that's Roger. and I love him dearly for it because he finds some really cool free ones, and we give them out, and we all Lead Gadget. And he finds some really crappy ones, and he tells us, "Hey, this stuff is just real trash. Don't even bother with it. You'll hate it." So, look, we've got a lot of stuff coming out in the next week, 2 weeks. I mean, this is, a couple hours will be Halloween, of 2016. So we're hoping that, by the end, around Election Day or so, we'll have the toolbox out. People that belong to Lead Gadget, that are members of Lead Gadget, you will either get the toolbox for free or a stupid discount. Like maybe it'll be like $10 a month or $7 a month, for a vast array of tools. I doubt it. I don't know. Don has it. We just got to see how much server power it's going to take on an instance basis. Just so if we cover costs with Lead Gadget people, we don't care. But with everybody else, of course, we want to earn a living. So don't worry. The stuff will be out there, and you guys will know. And, you guys are going to be, once again, proud as heck to be members of Lead Gadget, and the help that we're there and how much we do for you to help you. Well, that's it today for my friends. I hope it helps you out. Have a great time building. Keep on going and staying in the Skype group and, the Facebook group and letting everybody know how great it is. Okay? Thanks. Bye now.